It's the calm before the storm here on the Bitcoin chart. It's beginning to feel eerily similar to this trapdoor range we saw back up at 30K before we plunged down to below 20,000. Ladies and gentlemen, if one of the most heinous moves of 2022 is potentially upon us, are you prepared to potentially crush this move and get this crypto? Or are you just gonna sit there in your little bullish echo chamber with little Jimmy eating peanuts and Cracker Jacks as your portfolio crumbles deep down into the crypto abyss? I hope that's not the choice you make, ladies and gentlemen, but either way, this is for those that are ready to get this crypto. So without any further ado, let's dive in and analyze. Now, if you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that I've been pointing out repeatedly, stream after stream, that Bitcoin is just still in a bearish formation, right? Lower high after lower high, lower low after lower low, and on a more micro level, we still right now are seeing a potential bearish pennant here, a descending triangle made up of a flat line of horizontal support and a downward sloping line of resistance along the top. Descending triangles are classic bearish continuation patterns. A great example of this is back in 2018, after Bitcoin saw its blow off top. It then formed a multi-month bearish descending triangle pattern, and once we broke the flat line of horizontal support, whoopsies, Bitcoin dropped nearly 50% to the downside there to actually then stick in its bottom. And from a content creator's perspective, I mean, today's action feels very similar to 2018's action as well. And what I mean by that is that when I was pointing out that, ladies and gentlemen, I know every other stunad on YouTube is trying to tell you that the bottom is in, it's a generational buying opportunity. Bitcoin will never go below 6,000 again. And then what do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Bang! The Don was right once more. And it's not even that I'm sitting here patting myself on the back, which of course I am. Let's get this crypto. But it's the fact that this was such a clear-cut, descending bearish continuation pattern after a blow off top of a market cycle that looked nearly picture perfect in comparison to the Wall Street cheat sheet psychology of a market cycle. But because it's Bitcoin, because it's some magical, invisible coin on the internet that makes everybody's hopes and dreams come true. No, Kirby, it can't possibly be a bearish channel. It can't possibly be ready to go down. It feels like it's the same thing here again in 2022, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this crypto. If you are enjoying thus far, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for your thumbs up. And if you're brand new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis on YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Now, degenerates, we need to discuss a few key points here. First and foremost, let's just take some of these classic measured moves, okay? I just want to take these. These are all of the pattern measured move targets. You could see where I had them. Obviously, we have this one going down to about 10,000. This one here going down to about 13,000. This one here going to about 11,000. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Those are just targets based upon the size of the pattern, okay? But what we have to keep in mind here, the traditional equities market has still been weak. I mean, just take a look at the S&P 500 chart here, folks. Yes, the last 2 weeks have been green, but overall, we are still on a lower high and lower low trajectory, just like Bitcoin. And even if this market does continue to move higher, there is still a ton of potential resistance up ahead. I mean, the Federal Reserve has not pivoted in any way, shape, or form yet. There has been a rumor going around that some members of the Federal Reserve are allegedly a bit concerned that the rate hiking is too aggressive and that they may need to hold back on some of it, but there's nothing concrete yet. This market is showing no signs of a true reversal, in my opinion, just even from a fundamental perspective. And we should all know that Bitcoin has been trading just like a tech stock. When the S&P has gone down, when the NASDAQ has gone down, Bitcoin has had a tendency to go down as well. And just the opposite. When we've seen tech stocks pop, Bitcoin has popped to the upside as well. Of course, this relationship does not need to continue moving forward. I'm just stating that. Just take a look at the overall picture here, folks. We are possibly now entering a global recessionary environment. We are seeing that equities are still plunging. The US dollar index here is still ripping, which, folks, oh my gosh, if you are subscribed to this channel, please leave a comment down below and tell me that you remember me months ago saying, folks, if we see the US dollar index break above this neckline here, that we could see a bullish W bottom play out and that we could see the DXY rip to the moon. Okay, leave me a comment down below if you remember that, folks, because at that point, I was one of the only crypto analysts on YouTube saying that I think that Bitcoin could be in trouble here. This was all the way back in October of 2021, that if we saw the US dollar break out, that this thing could go on a run because a W bottom is not a pattern to mess around with. Let's get this crypto. And that's exactly what happened here, folks. And the DXY, the US dollar index, this has been a leading indicator for Bitcoin, in my opinion, right? Downturns in the DXY, such as this one back in 2017, this directly coincided with the massive bull run in crypto in 2017. This massive downturn in the DXY here in 2020/2021 gave us our run in Bitcoin from roughly 4,000 up to almost 70,000. And then just take a look, folks. This upwards period here was a bear market for crypto. And this upwards period here, bear market for crypto. All right. So, I mean, above all else, just looking at the US dollar index's strength right now, folks, it's the opposite of what I've been saying all stream. It's on a higher high and higher low trajectory. You see, if this is all anybody understands, this is really the meat and potatoes of a bullish trend versus a bearish trend. And if we know that the US dollar index's correlation with Bitcoin has essentially been opposite, right? If the US dollar index has been going up, Bitcoin has usually gone down. If we're still seeing this trend here, showing no sign of a reversal, in my opinion, then folks, this to me is an absolute warning shot fired. It just is what it is, little Jimmy. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And if this is how this thing is going to continue here for the foreseeable future, as world currencies continue to lose value against the US dollar because inflation is running amok, then ladies and gentlemen, we still may have some more bearish action to go in the crypto market. And if we just go back to Bitcoin here, at that point, if the DXY continues to rise, if stocks continue to fall, does it really seem that far-fetched that we could see a move back down towards maybe 12 to 10,000 on the Bitcoin chart? Is it really that far-fetched, little James, that we could potentially look to test down to the golden 0.618 Fibonacci of the bottom to the top move? Is this all really that far-fetched? Especially taking into consideration that Bitcoin's historic bear markets have dropped roughly 82% on average throughout time. Is this really all that far-fetched? Ladies and gentlemen, to me, I think that this is some of the most realistic, level-headed analysis on YouTube. Nobody gives it to you straight. They all want to give it to you with a spoonful of sugar to make the medicine go down. But the Don sits here and says, nah, little Jimmy. Get that sugar out of there, son. Because here on this channel, we look at it realistically, okay? I don't care if these moon boys don't want to subscribe here. I don't care if these moon boys want to hodl onto their corns until they're down in the abyss. But here on this channel, in the house that Don Curbonaccio built, we look at things realistically, folks. And right now, I see that it's possible that a move of possibly 40% to the downside is possible. Now, I'd like to also make note here, because I don't want this to come off as, oh my gosh, Kirby said that it must go down 40%. There are no certainties or guarantees in trading. This does not mean that it has to go down there, okay? In fact, if we do get bullish news from the Federal Reserve in November, meaning that they are actually going to loosen up on their monetary policy a bit, maybe cut back on the rate hikes, something, to that extent, it is possible then that we could see stocks pop, we could see the US dollar index start to drop a bit, and this could U-turn Bitcoin, okay? There are fundamental factors at play that could turn this around. And if we do happen to see this pennant break to the upside, which even though per classical technical analysis theory, this pattern has a higher probability to drop to the downside, that doesn't mean it's 100%. Even if it's 70% versus 30%, 3 out of 10 times, it's still going to break to the upside, right? These are things that, novice amateurs in this space, they don't grasp that concept. They don't understand that there are no certainties. There are only probabilities, okay? If we do wind up seeing a rip up here and we do get some kind of soft pivot from the Federal Reserve, well, folks, I'm not opposed to possibly playing this to the upside as well, because for me here, really, the only targets to the upside for me are basically about 25,000 up towards 29 or 30,000. And even if we take just the size of this pattern again, just as we dropped it to the downside here, you could see that some target breakout points put us right back in this general vicinity as well. Okay, so yes, right now, for me, the bias from an analytical perspective is still certainly to the downside, okay? I'm just saying that there is a wild card chance here that we do get some kind of soft pivot from the Federal Reserve in early November or mid-November, and that this could fundamentally change the environment. But if we don't see that and things stay the same or get worse, folks, this chart looks like it's set up to me for another potential flush out to the downside, okay? And always just keep in mind here that the Wall Street cheat sheet psychology of a market cycle, does this really look like we've bottomed yet? Just even from this graphic alone, does this really look like we've bottomed yet? Leave me a comment down below, okay? I want you to say, yes, Kirby, we've hit bottom, or no, Kirby, we have not hit bottom. And then I want you to leave your genuine price prediction for where the bottom will be. Maybe you think it's already in, or maybe you think it's much lower. So leave me a yes, the bottom is in, a no, the bottom is in, and then a price point where you think the bottom will come in. I'm interested to see what your sentiment is down below in the comments section. But now, ladies and gentlemen, you see what's set up here, right? For me, we could see a heinous move to the downside, or if we get that soft pivot, it could be a heinous rip up. Look at these numbers that I have on your screen right now, roughly 30% and almost up towards 50% to the upside, and then as far down, in my opinion, as almost 40% to the downside. This is amazing news from a trading perspective, okay? Because if you're just looking at this from a trading perspective, you don't care if it goes up or down, right? That's the boat that I'm in right now. I'm on the sidelines. I don't care which direction it breaks. I just want to see a significant break so that there's a move to play and potentially get this crypto. You understand, little Jimmy? You understand how the Don rolls? Okay? So listen, right now, I think we could possibly be days away, maybe weeks. It really depends, but I think we're at the point now where it could be days. Obviously, it's been a long time trading sideways here now, folks, so it's tough to put a time constraint on this, but I think we're reaching the point here where we're at the apex of this pattern. News from the Federal Reserve should be coming out within the next 2 weeks. So I would say in my opinion, there is a high probability that we are days and or several weeks away from a definitive move taking place here inside this Bitcoin chart. And I know that personally, I am looking for my next potentially life-changing trade setup idea right here, right now, to play this, whether it breaks up or down, okay? If it moves down, all the Moon Boys just get wrecked, okay? Because they play one-sided games. And when you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. And the stupid prize will be a plunge deep down into the crypto abyss for their portfolio to go down another 20, 30, 40% possibly. For me, if we wind up seeing this thing break down and the trapdoor breaks again, I hope you all remember what happened when the trapdoor broke up at 30,000. I told my VIPs, I said, VIPs, I'm going short here at 27,000. And what do you know? The dawn struck gold. The dawn struck gold. The dawn struck gold. And ladies and gentlemen, if we do in fact see another trapdoor give way here, I'll take the bickering from the Moon Boys, just as they told me that the bottom was in up here at 30,000. It's never going below 30,000 again, Kirby. Right? Just as they told me in 2018, it's never going below 6,000 again, Kirby. The same people over and over and over and over again in this space, ladies and gentlemen. Their brains are underdeveloped. So just understand here, folks, I'm neutral in terms of deciding upon which way I'm going to trade this market. But I still am biased overall that the bear market isn't over. And what I mean by that is there's no proof in the chart that it's over, okay? Just simply put, there's no proof there. And there's no proof that the Federal Reserve is looking to pivot either. So from both a technical, meaning the chart, there is no technical looking bottom in yet, in my opinion. And from a fundamental perspective, meaning the Federal Reserve, there's no bottom signal there either, in my opinion, okay? Just understand that I'm willing to play this in either direction, and I think that we are at the point here where the move is going to come sooner rather than later, and many are going to get caught like a deer in the headlights here, and many will wind up taking that trip to Wrecked City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. But ladies and gentlemen, you best believe that the Don is not looking to get caught like a deer in the headlights. In fact, the Don is looking to potentially crush this market. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not already in my VIP, that is where I will be keeping you up to date in real time with all of my real-time trade setup ideas, entry ideas, strategy ideas, and potential take profit ideas, all exclusively there for you in VIP. I pulled this up before, but I'll pull it up again. This is the format. This is how my trade setup ideas look in VIP. So if you do want to see my next trade setup idea for this next potentially large, life-changing move here that can come out of this pennant, then ladies and gentlemen, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. The links to join VIP are down below in the pinned comment and the description of this video. Click that link and I'll see you in VIP right now. And on that note, folks, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin analysis channel on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you don't miss any more of this realistic analysis. Welcome to the channel. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Links are down below in the pinned comment and description. I'll see you there. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curves. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified check mark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
Material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell /long or short any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments. Nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.